In this video, I'm just going to be talking about how you can study business studies effectively. And remember, guys, everything I say here is according to my experience. I don't say something that I've researched from ChatGPT or from Google. I say something according to my experience because I have done business studies. I've also studied business studies and I've passed business studies. So, number one thing that I can recommend you should do is to study effectively. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? I know this is the title of the video, how to study business studies effectively. So that's number one thing that you should do. Don't cram. Don't cram. Stop this thing of, I don't know, I've seen learners in my time reading the notes and say, well, skills development is this, and then he closes his eyes, skills development is this. No, guys, that doesn't work. Make sure you study to understand. The more you understand the topic, the more it becomes easy for you when you are writing your exams. So let's say, for example, you don't understand, in fact, I think everybody understand this topic, conflict. This topic, conflict, we all know what is conflict, but if you try to cram the notes as they are, you will end up writing wrong things. But if you study to understand, I'll say that's number one. In fact, study to understand. If you study to understand, things will be easier for you. So study to understand. In order for you to get great marks, you need to study to understand. This is how you study effectively in business studies. You study to understand. Another thing is to you can use previous question papers. I've mentioned this before and I talked about it on my video. I think I've talked about it on my video on how you can get a distinction on business studies. And yes, it might be low quality because that was a long time ago. Link in the description, guys, if you want to watch that video. As I'm saying, you need to study using previous question papers, and you can download memos. Make sure you practice. In fact, you practice using previous question papers, especially if you know that you are about to write your exam. Maybe let's say you're about to write your prelims. Make sure you study using previous question papers. Even if you are writing in March, you can just download some documents and study using previous question papers. It will help you improve, guys. Trust me. Trust the process. It will help you improve. Trust this process. Number 3 applies to people who are seeking a distinction or to people who are struggling. And yeah, in fact, yeah, it applies to you all. So number 3, it might be tricky. Number 3 is you can study with a friend. This is how you can study effectively. If you want to study effectively, just study with a friend. In fact, this one applies to all subjects. You can study with a friend with a friend. Maybe that way you will understand even more. If someone tells you, maybe he talks to you about something, let's say if you guys talk about a labor relations act, you guys discuss, both of you discuss without any documents, you will understand better because it's your friend. Obviously you memorize everything your friend told you. So if it's your friend, you can study better. You can study with your friend if you want to study effectively. This one is actually optional. If you want to put it, you can put it. But number 1 and 2 is something you have to do. You have to do. But 3 is optional. If you want to improve your marks, or maybe you are struggling. Maybe you are a struggling learner in business studies, really struggling. You don't understand anything. I'll advise you to study with your friend or study with your classmate. It will help you improve. Number 4. Okay, number 4 is the one that worked out for me. I know many people don't apply this thing. And guys, this is a secret tip. This is a secret tip. Number 4 is to always use your highlighter in your notes. I know they gave you notes. So use highlighters in your notes to highlight keywords. Keywords. Always highlight keywords, something that you can memorize easily. So whenever you're studying or whenever your teacher is teaching, maybe your teacher is teaching you guys TQM, total quality management, make sure you highlight some keywords whenever she or he is reading the notes. Highlight some keywords, something that you can memorize quickly. Just highlight some keywords. Even if you are studying alone, just highlight some keywords. It will help you, guys. It has helped me. So highlight some keywords. If you remember a single word, you will remember the whole sentence. Trust me. So guys, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And please, guys, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions on the comment. Don't be afraid. Subscribe. Peace.